In Hollywood, a cheating scandal often leads to the end of a relationship. But in some special cases, it's actually brought couples closer together. We've pulled together a few examples of women who give new meaning to the Tammy Wynette song, Stand By Your Man. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade were newly engaged when it was revealed that he'd gotten another woman named Aisha Metoyer pregnant. Metoyer gave birth to Wade's son, Xavier, 6 weeks earlier in November 2013, and the couple claimed they were on a break when the child was conceived. But Union's Instagram account made it seem like Wade was just outright cheating. Union posted lovey-dovey images and captions in February 2013, 9 months before Xavier's birth. Despite the shady timeline, Union and Wade's union went on as planned, and they tied the knot in August 2014. Wade later said in his 2020 ESPN documentary, D-Wade: Life Unexpected, "Hardest thing I've ever had to do is man up and tell Gabrielle Union that I've had a child with somebody else. I couldn't sleep, I wasn't eating. Me and Gab just went through something that you never want to go through, and we still came out of it." Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott's relationship began on the set of a Lifetime movie, when they were both married to other people. Spelling and McDermott wed in 2006, and in 2013, Us Weekly reported that the Chopped Canada host had been with a woman named Emily Goodhand. In January 2014, McDermott checked into rehab, and the couple later chronicled the fallout and rebuilding from the scandal in Spelling's reality show True Tori. By 2015, they were happy again, or at least acting like it. McDermott told Extra, "Tragedy and going through bad things, sometimes it can really help, and it really did. It really made us look at what was going on with our relationship, and we took a lot of great stuff away from a horrible, horrible experience, and our relationship is solid." In 2016, he proposed to Spelling on their show in Paris. They're still together and are now parents of 5 children. In 2016, Spelling confessed of the cheating scandal. "This was affecting me on many levels, not just the personal level. This is my career. This is, I hate saying it, my brand." David Boreanaz was far from an angel during the first decade of his marriage to Playboy model Jamie Bergman. In 2010, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer star confessed to People that he was the target of an extortion plot after he cheated on Bergman. He said, "I haven't been faithful to my wife. Our marriage has been tainted with my infidelities. I was irresponsible." Though he didn't name the woman in question, Boreanaz added she was looking for a 6-figure sum to keep their affair out of the media. According to People, he'd been linked to Rachel Uchitel, who infamously hooked up with Tiger Woods during his marriage to Elin Nordegren. The couple blamed Boreanaz's work schedule for their lack of connection, and Bergman said there was neglect on her part in the marriage. With the help of a lot of couples therapy, they eventually made it work, with Boreanaz telling TV Week that the affair wound up being, quote, "a bonding experience in the long run." In January 2018, rumors surfaced that Offset cheated on wife Cardi B, and the rapper reportedly begged for understanding and respect for her privacy. In October 2018, Cardi B admitted to W Magazine that she'd had trust issues with Offset for a while, even when they were supposed to be in their honeymoon phase. She said, "When I got married with my dude, we still had a lot of doubts, because our relationship is not like everybody's. He was always traveling and I was always traveling. We're artists. So I used to see him like twice a week, and he's known for having different women, and I'm known for not taking shit from guys." By December 2018, Cardi announced that she and Offset had split, and the Migos rapper went to several grand gestures in an effort to win her back.
What relationship advice can I share is that if you love somebody, no matter what, try to work it out.
It eventually worked, and Cardi explained to Vogue a year later that other women harshly criticized her for reconciling with her man, saying, "When me and my husband got into our issues, he cheated and everything, and I decided to stay with him and work together with him, a lot of people were so mad at me. A lot of women felt disappointed in me." Josh Duhamel was accused of cheating on Fergie less than a year into their marriage. 9 months after they said "I do" in 2009, an exotic dancer named Nicole Forrester claimed to have hooked up with Duhamel while he was filming Life as We Know It. Forrester was reportedly paid $20,000 to spill the dirty details to the National Enquirer, and her own attorney paid her to talk to Us Weekly. Forrester alleged, "After he told me his real name, I asked, 'Are you Fergie's husband?' And he was like, 'You know what you know.'" Forrester claimed they were intimate more than once during their night together, and that she had a polygraph and text messages to support her claims. She later regretted coming forward because her kids didn't know she was a stripper and apologized to Fergie on Extra. Duhamel and Fergie denied the claims, and the actor's rep rudely shamed Forrester for her profession, griping, "This is not the first, nor will it be the last time that a stripper was paid a large amount of money to sell a false story about a celebrity. This story is absolutely ridiculous." Fergie later admitted to Oprah Winfrey, "Definitely we're strong today because of anything difficult that's happened with us. We deal with it, we communicate. Communicating is the most important thing." Unfortunately, the couple ended their marriage in 2017. Kevin Hart revealed in an October 2017 Instagram video that there was an extortion plot against him, with footage of a woman who was most definitely not his then-pregnant wife, Aniko Parrish. While he was a victim in the extortion plot, the comedian admitted to cheating, noting that his behavior was inexcusable. Hart said on the Breakfast Club radio show that December, "It's beyond irresponsible, there's no way around it. That's Kevin Hart in his dumbest moment. That's not the finest hour of my life." But Hart was reported to have allegedly misbehaved with another woman at a Miami nightclub, which he denied. By May 2018, Hart's one-time friend, actor JT Jackson, was arrested and charged with attempted extortion and extortion by threatening letter. While Hart's friendship with Jackson is over, his marriage is still going strong, and the couple is expecting their second child in summer of 2020. In April 2016, Beyoncé revealed in her Lemonade visual album and lyrics that Jay-Z had been unfaithful, and the rapper later confirmed it himself in an interview with the New York Times, as well as on his album 444. Jay-Z admitted in a subsequent interview with David Letterman that he sought therapy to be able to make healthy emotional connections and salvage his marriage. While talking to Letterman, who also had an affair outside of his marriage, Jay-Z stated,
"Much like you, I have a beautiful wife who was understanding and knew that I'm not the worst of what I've done."
The power couple stuck it out by going on a massively lucrative On the Run 2 world tour together, as well as releasing a joint album, Everything Is Love, under their surname, The Carters. They even won a Grammy for it. NBA legend Kobe Bryant was accused of rape in 2003 while married to wife Vanessa Bryant. He was charged with felony assault in relation to the case, but the charges were dropped in 2004 after his accuser refused to testify against him. At the time, Kobe confessed to an encounter with the accuser, but insisted in a statement, "Although I truly believe this encounter between us was consensual, I recognize now that she did not and does not view this incident the same way I did." After months of reviewing discovery, listening to her attorney, and even her testimony in person, I now understand how she feels that she did not consent to this encounter. After the incident, people reported that he bought Vanessa a $4 million diamond ring, and Vanessa stuck around. But in December 2011, she filed for divorce after allegedly finding out that Kobe had again been unfaithful. A source claimed that she's been dealing with these incidents for a long time and has been a faithful wife, but she's finally had enough. This one is the straw that broke the camel's back. Insiders at the time claimed Kobe was desperate to save his marriage and win Vanessa back, and whatever he did worked. In January 2013, the couple announced that they reconciled, and they remained together until Kobe's tragic death in January 2020. Justin Timberlake has been accused of cheating on Jessica Biel more than once. Us Weekly reported that in September 2010, when Timberlake and Biel were dating, the singer allegedly spent 3 days hooking up with actress Olivia Munn. A source claimed, "Timberlake has been telling people it's over with Jessica. The reality is he's just doing it behind her back." Timberlake's rep denied the allegations, but his reportedly bad behavior was rumored to have continued after he and Biel tied the knot in 2012. Photos obtained by The Sun in November 2019 showed Timberlake appearing to get cozy with his Palmer co-star Alicia Wainwright. His rep again denied any impropriety, saying Timberlake and Wainwright were just friends, until Timberlake spoke out in early December. He wrote on an Instagram post, "A few weeks ago, I displayed a strong lapse of judgment, but let me be clear, nothing happened between me and my co-star. I drank way too much that night and I regret my behavior. I should have known better. This is not the example I want to set for my son. I apologize to my amazing wife and family for putting them through such an embarrassing situation situation, and I am focused on being the best husband and father I can be. This was not that. Us Weekly reported that Beal pushed Timberlake to make a statement, and the couple secretly welcomed a second child in summer 2020. According to Sharon Osbourne, Ozzy Osbourne has cheated on her with at least 6 women, but it was his affair with hairstylist Michelle Pugh that sent her over the edge and almost ended their marriage in May 2016. Sharon reportedly found out about Ozzy's affair with Pugh when she found emails on his phone. She was quick to insult his mistresses, noting, "When I found out about the hairdresser, I couldn't believe it, because none of these women were show ponies. He was doing it to fill the void in some way." Sharon threw Ozzy out of their house, but by July 2016, the rocker told Good Morning America that their marriage was, quote, back on track. Pugh later told People that Ozzy was, quote, the love of her life, while Ozzy's rep said he was in treatment for sex addiction. Ozzy later denied it and chalked up his infidelity to the rock and roll lifestyle. By May 2017, he and Sharon had renewed their vows and proved that they will indeed be together, for better or for worse.
Some days it's good, some days it's terrible, some days you just drift apart for a while, but you get back on the horse, you know.
One Tree Hill star Jana Kramer married former NFL player Mike Cosson in May 2015 and separated in August 2016. And later that month, Us Weekly reported that Cosson cheated on Kramer with multiple women before seeking treatment for sex addiction. By December 2017, they were back on and renewed their vows, but Kramer admitted that it wasn't easy. Kramer said during a 2018 episode of her Wind Down podcast, "I stayed in the beginning for Jolie so that I could say to my daughter, I tried everything to keep this family together. Now I'm not sacrificing my happiness. If I was miserable, I would not still be in a relationship with my husband, but we've continued to grow." Unfortunately for Kramer, Cosson reportedly had a, quote, massive relapse in his sex addiction earlier that year. But Cosson noted on the podcast in 2019 that even though sex wasn't involved in his escapades, he still knows that the boundaries of marriage had been crossed. Later, Cosson would also receive what he swore was a random photo from a woman he didn't know, but he and Kramer are still together. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.